Ah yes, here we are, in a typical run-of-the-mill office space. Signage so the company can prove they abide by ethics and equality when the lawsuits come in. Textured floors so you don't go blind from the fluorescence. And a dusty plant with no resemblance to reality. This man here is... well, let's just say he's not important to our story. Or any story for that matter. He's but a cog in the well-oiled machine. He might have had a name once, but now people just call him Bug. And then there's him, a go-getter, ready to work his way to the top. And, well, it might just happen for him if he's willing to make some heads roll along the way. But who wouldn't to get ahead? I guess you could say that this is the story of Sysiphus the king. You know the one. The Greek myth of the man who is punished to roll a boulder up a hill and watch it roll back down again. It might be a bit paradoxical to say, but don't judge these men for what they are, and definitely for what they might become. It's much easier for a dog to show you his tricks when he's stuck at home.
I'm Melrose. I'm related to your brother's wife.
Oh, yes. How is she?
Fine, I'm sure.
And you are?
I'm the alternative. Is that yours?
It hasn't always been.
So you're crippled?
We're all crippled. It's these walls.
Yes, I've been told that walls help with concentration. It must be hard to concentrate with that.
It looks better if you close your eyes.
As does everything.
So, to the task.
Will you ask me questions? I feel it is important that you ask me questions.
Ah, yes. The interview.
Yes, the interview.
You would like to work.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
To kill yourself working?
Or something. So, the interview?
The word interview is shit. We will now describe this experience we're about to have. Shit.
I like it.
Of course you do. Now, to the shit. Let's start. What do you do, and where do you do it?
This is a puzzling question. I don't often bill myself as a doer. Location is also puzzling, as it is irrelevant to the activities in question. Asking what I do and where I do it seems like an inappropriate question, and I would answer it with a no. Thank you for asking.
Seems honest. Has there ever been a time...
You have done this for many years, you said.
I will be asking the questions. It says that on the paper.
Do you always do what the paper says?
It says here you get angry.
Yes.
Why would it say that?
Because I get angry.
Why?
Outstanding question. Now, let me think. I get angry because of control.
Ah, yes.
Common, isn't it?
I'm not a doctor.
Yes, but you have been angry.
Once or twice.
You've counted.
4 times.
Then you are a master.
I try to stay in control.
Like a child on a bicycle. You get to choose.
I decide when the lights go on and when they go off.
Is that your job?
I ask the questions. It says that on the paper.
Do you always do what the paper says?
Yes!
Melrose wondered if he was going to get the job now that the mess got messier. So he thought up a plan from somewhere in his gut.
Make it dark.
Make it dark? Now?
Yes.
It would be painful.
Confusing. It would be confusing.
Confusion is pain. Is this your anger?
It's everyone's.
Not mine.
Are you sure?
Not mine. I saw a young boy pull an arm off a kitten once when I was 18. Things were different then.
What did he say about the...
You're mumbling.
Yes.
What is it?
Gray. Gray told me something important. We were sitting in the grass sipping wine like two proud men who had passed the prime and settled in small breaths and cheap clothes. It was on a hill and under a tree.
I don't know a Gray.
He said to me, the only form of suffering is non-acceptance.
So, the darkness.
Yes. If I turn off the lights, it becomes dark. And the dark brings non-acceptance. And non-acceptance brings suffering.
Suffering.
Confusion.
Fear. It's a symbol, I suppose.
Of what?
Of light and dark.
What's your name?
It's complicated.
A symbol?
Yes.
Honest.
Unfortunate.
Proud.
Not proud. This is work.
Can you say it?
If you don't corpse yourself.
Laugh? I can't promise. I found my pen earlier, as I had lost it. Another symbol?
A test.
Aren't they the same?
At times.
Wait. The pen.
And the paper.
Melrose thought, against Bug's advice. If I change the rules on this paper, I can get ahead. No one would have to know. His charming but naive nature made him think they could be free.
You're free.
Free. No.
Stop looking at the paper.
And so it was, when Bug was thrust into the dark, he saw what could only be described as a nightmare. A vision of what came through that door.
Why are we here again?
To work for an organization.
Ah, yes, waiting for death.
It will come soon. I will show you how to work.
Yes, show me.
We should start.
Yes, then we can end. To work, then?
A moment.
To work, then.
Straight like a coffin.
Does it matter?
I remember someone telling me it does.
Well, then it must. Should I...
You shouldn't.
I seem to remember
I can get it.
a parable of sorts about a blind man
Almost
who was
there.
seeking...
Got it! Perfect. What?
The parable. About a blind man?
Yes, I know it. Now, to open it.
Allow me.
We will be fired for this. I shall teach you how.
I will learn.
Grasp the nose, pull gently up, then release downwards, like so.
Sometimes the dark came even when the lights were on, and thus the visions came as well.
Grasp the nose. Pull upward.
Release gently downwards.
Release gently downwards. Calm your hands.
Bravo, Melrose. This is very important.
It does seem important, doesn't it? I wonder which governing power released the responsibility to us. Could there be any other life?
Only if there's another death. Now, our J.O.B.
A kite.
Yes.
A pen.
Yes.
I already have a pen.
Not like this one.
Exactly like this one.
Well, I don't make the rules here.
Yes. But who does?
Best we don't pry.
There don't seem to be any boss types about.
Boss?
Well, you know, the one who provided the pen.
I provided the pen.
No, the one who told you to provide it.
Best we don't pry.
I wonder what it looks like. Where it lives.
It is a man.
How can you be sure?
Because that's the way it goes.
So it is. It's a confused business. It's just private parts. It seems so simple.
We shouldn't have opinions.
That's your opinion.
Round and round it goes.
Yes. Silly business.
To work then?
For now.
Forever!
Forever?
Like I said.
That does seem like a long time, forever.
Yes, but it's who we are now.
Our identities.
Oh, it's that time already. I was told by a Native American man on the side of the road somewhere near Twin Arrows, Arizona, that the air was thick during the hours of 9 to 5. The only way to thin it was by riding the camel. And by God, he was right.
So, the kite.
This kite?
It needs detail. Those deciding it is fit for play want to know fun resides. We provide stripes of joy to each part of this plan, bringing it life and personality. Then it sells, yes? 'Tis a very important job, one of the most important jobs man attends to. Without us, there is not life.
Oh, very important.
Let me teach you and
Work.
work.
And so they began their first temp job. Kite decoration. For kids. Until, well, he arrived through that door. This man, like many of his type, don't abide by any set of rules. Their privilege pushes past boundaries and creates an invincibility. Power given to someone addicted to it. Until the day they hang themselves in their jail cell, perhaps. I can't think of anything more dangerous than giving a walking stick to an animal with 100 legs.
Tell me what you know.
My times tables.
Where does one begin and the other end?
South
How many
America.
languages?
3, sir.
A reminder that this is the
On my
most
honor, I
important
will do
job
my
in the
best.
world.
I have been said to be
And
the
doing
most
this job to
efficient
your
member
utmost
of
ability
the
will
most
make you a
product
very
placers.
important
I will
person.
do this though
Because this product can't be done without you here.
Courage and
I love
passion.
being
You've
a
been
member
chosen
of the
to
most
perform this
important
work along with others who are the
matter on
utmost
devouring
people in this
unhealthy
area.
behaviors
Although it
and
is a
sweat
small
for a
area,
penny.
truthfully, you're not extremely important. But we think you're important enough. You. What's today?
Wednesday.
It is today, sir.
Correct. No need to be specific.
Yes, sir.
No need to speak. Turn off your brain. Are you afraid?
Yes.
Are you afraid?
Yes.
And so it is. Will you recite the oath with me, please? Business is made to be passionless, soul-crushing, and maintains to be the most popular cause of death. If I die, I owe nothing to business, but business owns everything of mine. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Paperwork in my office over there tells me to speak gently, in an encouraging way. Says to be honest in my compliments. My honesty is this. You are not the boss, and you are not free. This ends the compliment. Now please, get back to the most important thing, and
And so, Bug tries to inhale that thin air like he practiced, but some concepts are too scary to keep hidden inside.
right.
Yes?
It's a man.
Yes.
I aspire to that.
Being a man,
He has passed many tests.
none to be proud of.
I don't need to be proud.
Well, I can't argue that. Many wish to be there.
Yes?
You never seem to grasp it. Some were made for kites.
Are you made for kites?
Happily I am. Content. Scared. Content. I signed it.
To sign is...
It's suicide.
What?
To tell truths. This business. Work.
I have a solution to our being stuck. If I follow my heart through that door into the next room, in there with the man where others seem to place their faith and
Faith?
explore...
No need to use profanity.
Yes, I will go into that door. I will make an attempt as I did earlier today, or was it yesterday, when I was here attempting to find my pen and accomplish the test. I will go in there and search again or surrender to whatever is needed. I think I feel a bit of energy.
They have pills for that.
Pills. Pills for everything.
And anything.
Have you taken the time to notice
I try not to.
the patterns that exist?
Pesticides, braces,
That door is a fossil,
pennies, perfume.
detailed and scaled like a tree trunk. This room is darker and that one light.
Nope, the same. Bright as day.
I think out is the way in.
Contradictions, contradictions.
On the way out, I should get the lights.
Why?
For protection.
What about me?
Two is too many to keep your eye on at once.
Aspirations seem to be changing you.
Change. Yes, change. That's the word. Always change.
Aspirations.
The door is where I make change.
It comes at a price.
Being stuck is the best possible thing.
I can't help you in there.
I will stand taller.
Work to do.
I will wear socks in there.
You don't need socks.
That room will be filled with 100 pens.
You only need one.
And I will wear suits.
I don't control anything.
And suits.
No!
And suits.
Please!
I will be the man. I will be him.
I wasn't expecting that. Or I was. Yes, we knew it all along, I suppose. Contradictions, contradictions, leaving each face to droop a little bit lower. I'm tired. Sure, these bulbs could use a change. A proper recycled trade-in, I suppose. When they flicker, I flicker. Now that made sense. The first sense I've heard since... I'm tired. Not much food today. What was it the philosopher said about a loose belt? I'm tired. I'm tired. I could use a cup of that, what do they call that stuff to cure a tired morning? Or afternoon? I never really know. It doesn't need a name in order to work its magic. This shape, a symbol from Bug, the bug before me. This shape, a symbol, he said, always a symbol. Sysiphus, I understand. A circle, a boulder. The boss becomes the unemployed becomes the boss. I stand right where I was yesterday, pushing uphill. It is a circle, a hill. I understand work. I understand business. If work is death, then death is freedom. Without passion, we are oysters in a can, waiting for... I'm sure Sysiphus saw the sunset from the top of that hill. Some of us only see walls.
And so with that, Melrose has become the new boss. A fine boss he will be, I'm sure. As long as you're willing to push a cripple to get to the top, you might have a fighting chance. Remember that change I spoke about earlier? Well, Bug can feel it now. He's starting to see the pattern. Maybe today, it will finally change for him. Ah, yes, here we are again in a typical run-of-the-mill office space. This time, a familiar face walks in, with tired eyes and thrift store clothing. It might be a bit paradoxical to say, but don't judge these men for what they are, and definitely for what they might become. So the cycle begins with its usual lackluster plot of two good old boys playing the game of life, only to find that they've always been playing death.
I am the man.
Yes, so am I.
I will match your posture and we will start.
So you know me?
Yes, and you know me. From another life.
Yes. It's a blur.
Stay here with your ignorance a while. I must prepare something. I must prepare something. You have big shoes to fill.
Shoes?
Yes, I know it sounds silly.
I'm here to...
Yes, I know. To contradict, to poison, to dream, to change. While the walls stay the same, I have been a wall for a very long time. Please, help yourself to sit down. Do you like symbols?
Symbols? Yes. I think I do. Do you have a definition?
No, not today. Your name is...
Gray.
No. Your name is Bug now. Careful. This place will kill you.
I'm not afraid of death.
So, we work here, or places like it somewhere out there.
I don't think that...
Don't think. Yes, very good. Now, Bug, come sit on this piece of history.
But I'm supposed to...
Come, please. Sit. Here is your hat, your cane, and most importantly, do what the paper says. It's important. Yes, your cigarettes to help you breathe. This is a test. Stay here and see it through. I'm sure you will know what to do. This shape, a circle, it is a symbol. You will understand as you see the calluses on your hands don't belong to you. When you see the view at the top of the hill, you're on your way back down again.
Excuse me. This is a place of work. I don't know what that means.
I've always wanted to read this. The man is waiting all that time for the fish, and the sharks come and take it for their own.
This is a place of business.
Oh, yes.
What about your shoes?
I don't need shoes.
Are you sure?
For the first time. I'm going to be a painter.
But you will starve.
Perhaps.
I don't understand. How will you buy cigarettes?
I don't know.
I'm sure you're scared.
Not this time.
You shouldn't say that.
Okay. I'll be seeing you. Remember that gift. Yes, that gift.
I wanted to point out that old so-and-so here wrote a poem for us. I think we should let him tell it.
So, like Sysiphus the king, we all have hands and sometimes wear a crown. But standing here at the top of the hill, I'll never go back down. So punch the clock, go on, it's fine. Not many people believe this, man. But I'll live in a box and paint what I see, because it's the only thing I can. Just look at the walls.
And through all the madness, the new bug begins his lifelong journey of fear. He is trapped now. He starts to have nightmares himself. He sees faces, sad faces, tired faces. He sees himself in someone else. He remains a speck on someone else's painting, rolling the boulder up the hill over and over. Unless